Imagine two people. Both earn the same salary. Both live in the same city. Both start with the same opportunities. Fast forward 10 years. One is still living paycheck to paycheck, stressed about bills, chasing the next raise. The other quietly building wealth, investing, owning assets, and getting richer even while they sleep. So what changed? It's not luck. It's not intelligence. And it's definitely not just hard work. It's how they think about money. Most people believe money is simple. You earn it. You spend it. And if you're responsible, you save a little. That's the model most of us grow up with. Go to school. Get a job. Work hard. Earn more. And somehow everything will work out. But here's the uncomfortable truth. This way of thinking about money is exactly what keeps most people stuck. Because rich people don't just do things differently with money. They see money differently. And that changes everything. Let's start with the first big difference. Poor and middle class think money is for spending. Rich think money is a tool. For most people, money has one purpose: to buy things. A better phone. A bigger house. A nicer car. Money comes in and then it goes out. But rich people look at money like a tool. Not something to spend, but something to use. Think of it like this. If money is a hammer, most people use it to decorate their house. Rich people use it to build another house. Every dollar becomes a worker, a tiny employee sent out to make more money. That's why instead of asking, "What can I buy with this?" they ask, "How can I multiply this?" Most people trade time for money. Rich people buy back their time. Let's say you earn $10 an hour. You work 10 hours, you make $100. Simple. But here the trap. You only earn when you're working. No work equals no money. This is how most people live. Now here's how rich people think differently. They ask, "How do I make money without being theirs?" That's where things like investments, businesses, assets come in. Instead of working for money forever, they build systems where money works for them. So while one person is thinking, "I need to work more hours," the other is thinking, "I need to own something that pays me." Same effort, completely different direction. Most people focus on income. Rich people focus on assets. If you ask someone how to get rich, most will say, earn more money, get a better job, start a side hustle, work harder. And yes, income matters. But here's what most people miss. Income alone doesn't make you rich. Because you can earn a lot and still spend everything. Rich people focus on something else. Assets. Assets are things that put money in your pocket. Stocks, businesses, rental properties, even digital products. Instead of asking, "How can I earn more?" they ask, "How can I own more?" Because ownership creates wealth, not just effort. Most people avoid risk. Rich people understand risk. This one is interesting. Most people are taught, play it safe, don't invest, don't take risks, don't lose money. But here's the twist. Avoiding risk is actually risky. Because if you don't invest, your money loses value over time. Opportunities pass you by, and you stay stuck. Rich people don't avoid risk. They study it. They understand where the real risks are, how to reduce them, and when it's worth taking a chance. They know that doing nothing is often the biggest risk of all. Most people think short-term. Rich people think long-term. Let's say you get $1,000. What would most people do? Spend it. Maybe save some, but eventually it gets used. Now imagine a rich mindset. That same $1,000 becomes a seed. Instead of asking, "What can I enjoy today?" they ask, "What can this become in 10 years?" This is the power of long-term thinking. It's not about quick wins. It's about compounding. Small amounts, growing over time, turning into something massive. Rich people are patient because they understand. Wealth is not built instantly. It's built quietly over time. Now here's the deeper idea. The real difference isn't money. It's behavior. And behavior comes from beliefs. Most people believe money is scarce. You have to work hard for every dollar. Spending money brings happiness. So they act accordingly. They chase income. They spend to feel good. They avoid investing because it feels risky. But rich people have different beliefs. Money is a tool. Opportunities are everywhere. Wealth comes from ownership, not effort. So they behave differently. They invest early. They delay gratification. They think in decades, not days. And over time, those small differences in thinking turn into massive differences in results. Here's a simple way to understand it. Two people walk into a store. One sees a $500 item and thinks, I want this. The other sees the same $500 and thinks, this could become $5,000 if I invest it. Same money, different mindset. And that one decision repeated over years changes everything. So what should you actually do with this? You don't need to suddenly become rich. You just need to start thinking differently. Here are a few simple shifts. Ask better questions. Instead of, what can I buy? Start asking, how can I grow this? Focus on assets, not just income. Earning more is good, but building things that pay you back, that's where real wealth starts. Think long term. Before spending, pause and ask, what will this mean in 5 years? That one question can change your decisions. Stop seeing money as the goal. Money isn't the end. It's the tool. The real goal is freedom. Start small, but start now. You don't need millions. Even small amounts invested consistently can completely change your future. At the end of the day, the biggest gap between rich and poor isn't income, it's perspective. Because money doesn't just respond to effort, it responds to how you think. If you think like everyone else, you'll get average results. But if you start seeing money as a tool, as something to grow, not just spend, you slowly move into a different game. And in that game, time works for you, money works for you, and life starts to feel very different. So next time money enters your life, don't just ask, what should I do with it? Ask something more powerful. What kind of person does this decision turn me into? Because that's where real wealth begins.